So, welcome to the Empty Minds. Boom, check it out. Empty Minds. Emptier than, yep.
I'll use that in the new intro. Empty minds.
Empty Minds.
Yeah.
People in the comments, let us know what type of intro you would like for a song. What type of vibe.
Holy, just really... Let us know your vibe, man. You want to show shakas and fucking hit the dubs? Let us know, bro. And please, hold on. I need to do this. Christian will kill us.
Forget.
Please like and subscribe. First time we did it at the start of the podcast.
Finally. Ignore the beep.
17, or what are we on?
18 now?
This is episode 18, right? Yeah, because fuck, we've been trying to every single time. So yes, the weekend on the 21st, the boys, excluding Forrest, attended Comic-Con. We had to drive from out of town to get to town to attend this Comic-Con, and fuck, it was a good one. A lot of eventful stuff. We're gonna get out, but so I had to. It was on a Saturday. Had to wake up. After working overtime late at night, and I work evenings, so it's like fucking worked until 12:30 at night, drove home an hour, fucking tried to sleep, woke up dead tired, fucking snow everywhere. Highway was just a sheet of ice. Drove home with ice and fucking with ice. Drove home with ice. This sounds like I'm doing fucking drugs.
I was gonna say the snow's been like really fucking annoying, but like a friend messaged me today, was like, how are the roads? And I was like, oh, I think they're not that bad. I just woke up. She could be dead right now.
You have no idea how bad the roads are. You're like, yeah, it's okay.
You just really wanted to feel important.
Yeah.
They're insanely icy.
How are the roads? I haven't been outside for 3 days. But yeah, so I had to pick up Forrest was very busy, so he couldn't attend. But I had to pick up these two boys early. We got there as soon as it opened. We saw celebrities. We ate food. We bought things, and we're gonna get into that right away. But I got picture. Throw it up. We didn't go see him, but there it is. Michael Rooker. We saw him, and we're gonna put him in the thumbnail. We're gonna clickbait the shit out of you guys. Michael Rooker was there in the house, and you know what he said? He said, "He's Mary Poppins, y'all." He's looked right at me and said that.
Yep.
And
didn't even accept our money.
Bitch.
Yeah, he called you a bitch and told you to leave.
He kicked me out of Comic-Con.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he didn't accept my money. He told me we're friends, and no, just kidding. He doesn't give a fuck about me. But I did see the Trailer Park Boys, Canadian legends, the Trailer Park Boys. Another picture, chuck it up. I'll exclude the members of my family that are in the picture, but my mom took the picture with me, and Trailer Park Boys, they were great, awesome guys. A lot of fist bump the kids. The kids really loved it. The kids don't know who the fuck they were, but they're like, yay. And then they were awesome. Saw Ted Raimi, who
Ted Raimi was there.
On the Trailer Park Boys thing quick. I didn't really meet them. One time a long time ago when I was in school, they were filming a movie, and or I don't know if it was a movie show or something, and they were just hanging out there outside the gym, and I was late for school. I was always late for school. Yeah, but like this is like after lunch or something, and I like walked by. I think Stifler was there. Could be wrong with that. But I just saw them there, and I don't remember who it was. I think Stifler was the one who said nice hair. But I saw them, and my reaction, I didn't say anything to them. I didn't go like try to shake their hand and meet them. I was just like, I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh, what the fuck? I just looked at them. I was like, oh shit. I just kept walking.
They are Canadian legends. Imagine Stifler, nice cock.
Nice hair. And he started to shake his goofy.
Weirdest thing though, like I'm in
hand?
high school. I'm going to the fucking gym.
I kind of
remember. I was going to
remember.
guitar class.
I remember you telling me
going,
that.
and I just see Stifler fucking standing there.
They were filming some kind of movie or TV show, right?
Yeah,
At
I don't know
at the time. Who knows?
It was
We won't get into it because I could pinpoint.
Yeah.
There were
especially saying both of them. Parkinson.
Parkinson?
Parkin? Who the fuck is
I'll send Parkinson's.
Stifler and Parkin?
Trailer Park.
Yeah, no, just I mean the guy from Mando was there. Two guys. The pilot that's in every Star Wars
girls,
property nowadays. What's his name?
Yeah, he's a Korean man named Park. I'm assuming he's Korean, not because I'm racist, but because
He's
Park.
American.
The last name Park is a very like Korean
And there's some
last name.
girls.
Yeah,
On the show too.
it was very what was her name?
Oh, Emily Swallows there too.
You find out.
Oh no,
It's swallowed.
It's,
that's what I meant to say.
it's Emily Swallow, not Swallows.
I know I fucked up.
He's just
She must get that all the time. Not
No,
that,
it just sounds more accurate.
what the fuck?
Emily Swallow,
Like,
Emily
she
Swallow.
must, it's an unfortunate
No,
last
but
name.
it sounds accurate. Like Emily Swallow. Emily Swallow. It sounds accurate. So.
She just changes her last name.
Anything sounds accurate if you say it confidently enough. Speaking of swallows, fucking, we go there and we passed by one place and there was like 18 plus merch, and then there was just like fucking, it was hentai fucking merch, and I was like, wow, the balls for the person to have this. And then later we pass and there's a Pornhub merch.
Yeah, there was a stand, and that was the most. There was like they're selling T-shirts, and
Yeah, and
Oh, you know this?
Brandon said the best thing. He's like, yeah, whoever owns the Pornhub merch must be brave and horny.
yeah, there's something like that. I was like cracking up. Like they should sell that on their shirt. Brave and horny.
Pornhub, brave and horny.
Yeah,
He's just so fucking, wow, they're so brave wearing that
That's
Pornhub.
actually kind of weird though. Like, why be there to
And
sell that
like
merch?
like kids will see that too.
you can't rep that merch anywhere.
No.
Like
Well,
I feel like you can. I would have.
You can. You just have to have no shame.
Like in
You gotta
high
be
school, I
brave.
definitely would have done that.
You gotta
I would've
be
been like,
brave.
"Fuck it."
And the
Yeah.
guy will be like,
Yeah,
oh,
but
you-
you'd get in shit.
Oh, I still would have done.
Yeah, but I'm just mean you would have gotten shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, kids in high school, we like stirring the pot. You
Yeah.
like stirring the, like I had a cool story. Well, not really, but pretty much I was in high school and I was graduating, and they allow you to get grad sweaters, like
Yeah.
say your name or whatever. And what I got, and I had my friend's mom was a teacher at the school or a librarian, and she was the one who approved the sweaters. And what I got was the school's crest was here, right, as they were on all the sweaters. And what I got was, my nickname was Danny, and it was actually a Trailer Park Boys reference, oddly enough. And it said fucking Danny, because that's what not because somebody was fucking me, but because that's what my friend whose mother it was would always say. He would always be like, because the guy Danny in the Trailer Park Boys would always swear and yell, and that's what I always did. So my friend would always go, oh, fucking Danny, man. So then I got fucking Danny on the thing, but then I wore it to school, and the teacher saw it, and they ended up telling the principal, and he got so pissed.
yeah,
And now he's like, you got to give that sweater back, and we got to get rid of it. And we'll give you your money back. And you can
I like holds my
damn,
school.
really.
Wait, you what?
You get pulled your asshole.
No, I had like holes in my jeans. I wanted to got in trouble. Remember?
Yeah.
Like ripped off jeans. Like
I remember. I never went to school with you.
wearing jeans with like holes, and I got in trouble.
Yeah, I guess they have their limits.
Yeah. So then, this is where it got fucking greasy. But yeah, so he's like, give the sweater back and we'll get rid of it. And I was like, no, like it's mine. Like I love the sweater. Fuck off. And then he was like, you give it back right now, or else we're gonna fire her. My friend's mom. He said this to me, just fucking big power trip. We're gonna fire his mom. And I was like, well, now I can't, like fuck. So the funniest thing was, he drove me to my mom's house to get it. Well, my house, he drove me to my house to get it. Didn't have a key. House was locked. I had to break in.
Wow.
The teacher drives me to the house. I break into the basement window.
It's all because they had the school emblem on it, I guess, and he didn't want. Yeah.
And it had a cuss word, so it looked like the school.
That's a lot of
approved it.
dedication.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
that's
fucking
honestly-
bullshit.
It's a lot.
That's honestly really dumb. He was probably worried that he was gonna get fired or something, or get in trouble with like the superintendent. Or
it's just
people higher up.
stupid. It's because nobody gives a fuck.
Anyone could add whatever they want to a school shirt.
Mm-hmm. Like, you should have seen my grad ring. It had like the school on it and fucking this the shit, and then it said FU on it, and it said on the engraving, life begins now, .. fuck. Like, I went all out with that shit. But yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
What were we talking about previously?
The sweatshirts.
Oh yeah, the
shirts, not
Comic-Con.
sweatshirts.
we were talking about Comic-Con. Yes, and I saw him at the Trailer Park Boys, saw Michael Rooker, fucking Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah, seeing them
Gustavo Fring,
in
the
real life.
Chicken Man was
What were
there.
they like? Did
Those
they
are-
seem like smaller, bigger? I heard it as I was saying it.
Well, you can tell they're, judging from their demeanor,
Yeah.
they're pretty confident. They're pretty confident in themselves.
What the fuck was what?
Smaller or
I didn't
bigger?
even know what you're talking about. Did they seem smaller or bigger?
Because you know how like when people like you meet celebrities, they seem smaller sometimes.
Oh, like height wise?
Don't tell Giancarlo, but he seems
But
smaller.
like, what a weird like.
I don't know, like I don't know if you guys met celebrities. I guess you celebrities, but
I'm like, what? Wow, he's got such a big dick. They seemed normal height. Ray Park was there.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Our Weathers.
Yeah, Gail Weathers. Carl Weathers. Pictures were gotten of those people.
Did he actually show up? Carl Weathers?
Yeah, I saw him wearing a mask.
Carl Weathers was there. Giancarlo looked Gustavo Fring, man. This
Yeah.
guy was a fucking machine. He had his stuff there, signing autographs, just very proper.
Yeah.
The Trailer Park Boys were just having the fucking time of their lives. Ted Raimi seemed very serious. He didn't seem like he was very much of a joke around guy. It was so funny.
Good.
I was in line and I go to the woman. I was like, yeah, can I just say hi? She looks at me. No. I was like, fuck. It's like, get out of
The
here,
thing was,
pretty
he
much.
didn't have a very long line.
No.
So why not just come by and say hello? You know?
like
Not
that's
you're
the
holding
thing.
up a lion.
They get paid for their autographs
Yeah.
and photo ops, right? But like they also get paid to be there.
Oh.
So it's like I paid for admission. If I want to go say hi and shake a hand, that should be allowed. Like
Yeah.
I would never be that stuck up. You know what I mean? To
Yeah.
be like fuck you or whatever. Because like if somebody wants to come ask me a question that takes the amount of time to get a picture, why not? You know, come ask me the question because I wanted to ask him what it was like wearing the Henrietta suit in Evil Dead 2. And I wanted to ask him like how was filming the Spider-Man movies and how was filming the new Evil Dead series.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah,
I just planned to take up his whole afternoon. Why didn't they want to take it? Just fucking sit down for a second.
Yeah,
Tell
it
him
was-
about your purchases.
Oh yeah.
Guess you can show-
So I visited the Pornhub thing. No, I got a couple sweaters. Yeah. So yeah, there's some. I mean, like the posters. We got posters, but more importantly, Brandon can show off.
Here we go.
So this.
Wait, why is it wet?
Oh.
Oh no, it's not.
the actual. I won't say.
Here we go,
So
everybody.
this here, which how well shows.
Make
it.
lore for it.
So this magical blade
Was forged
was forged by by Godfrey the Brave.
by
in
Gilbert
Elden Ring.
Godfrey.
I don't know the actual lore of this blade, but I know this is one of the cheesiest blades in Elden Ring. And you can guess before I tell you. It's capable of cutting apples.
Yeah. There's footage.
Yeah.
Wait. It's capable of cutting apples.
But yeah, check this shit out. Fuck. Check this shit out. I'll just do it in reverse.
Look at that. It was forged in the mines
Look at
of
that. It's amazing.
Imoriata.
It's a real sword. It's not plastic. I'm going to be showing you a plastic
Sounds
sword.
plastic when you.
Like when you guys were cutting,
And we went in the
shit
backyard and went
outside,
wild with it.
Holy fuck!
Oh,
like I was actually because like I was like thinking, well, it might get stuck or like whatever. You like you
It's-
sliced fucking clean through
we
that
had a
apple
plastic container and put an apple on top. There might be video. I took video of
Brandon.
Babbity over there.
Babbity.
Well, yeah, that guy. And yeah, it's sliced straight through the apple and straight through the plastic.
Yeah,
These things are no joke.
the straight cut on that apple was so impressive.
It was so clean. Like,
Yeah,
that
like-
apple looked delicious.
It did. Like it made the sword cutting the apple made the apple look more delicious.
Yeah.
And the way you cut through that fucking plastic bin
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
I
like
know.
was
nothing.
insane.
Yeah.
That cut was nice.
And then he buys the sword, and we're like, oh yeah, imagine we can cut fruits. And then Brandon, first thing he says, yeah, we can probably kill Forrest with that.
Yeah, he said, did he say that while we were buying it?
Yeah.
That guy was like, oh.
And I got to haggle. With the guy, get the price of the sword down. Felt like a badass. I felt like I was on Pawn Stars.
Yeah, if it were like a follow game, your barter ability must have been pretty damn high, because the moment you're like 250 or whatever, yeah, he didn't even offer another number. He's like, oh, you know what, 250 is pretty good.
Which made me pissed off, because then I was like, you know what, he probably would have took less.
So what other swords were there?
So this is the Moonveil from Elden Ring, but they had swords from all sorts of other animes. They had stuff that I guess you guys wouldn't know, but from One Piece, multiple swords from Zoro, and there was a lot of
the
blades
sword
as
from
well.
Kill Bill.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's a nice looking sword. I just don't know Kill Bill. So
The one that I know is that in the Kill Bill, it was called the Bride's Sword, and in the lore is that it was made by Hattori Hanzo, and Hattori Hanzo was, I think, is a real person. I think they took that as a real person, because there is a person who in Japanese lore who created like the best swords, made out of like the best steel, and like that's pretty much where that sword. Obviously, it's not. This sword was made by probably somebody in their fucking garage.
yeah,
But in the show, it's supposed to be made by the person, and like this one was the longest sword, so Christian like can really flex his dick. But the Bride's sword had the best looking sheath. It was a very beautiful sheath.
Oh damn! You know how they do this in like anything? They put the thumb here and like,
oh yeah,
like fuck, that's so cool.
I know November 1st, the Onimusha anime is coming out. Christian's gonna be watching it down here.
Just
Fucking go nuts.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, if I had that, I mean, it's in the house, so I'll feel more safe. But somebody breaks in, I'd sleep with that beside my bed. I have my kids, so I can't. But if I was just like with myself, like,
I'll do the samurai charge where they hold it like this. You know,
like literally,
really run
like
like
it's
this
literally when you're going to sleep, just like put it beside you, and it's like you're safe. Unless they have a gun, then you're not.
I mean, honestly, it's pretty intimidating.
So we're walking around, we're seeing shit, and something catches my eye. And you know what it was? These beautiful vintage packs of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, people. And we are going to do an opening for you guys.
Okay, so how are we?
Hold on. So I got Yugi because you guys knew that growing up was my favorite.
What's his last name?
Yami Yugi, right?
No, it's
It's
Moto.
the Pharaoh, right?
Arrow.
Yugimoto, that's right. Wait.
Wait, no, you got Yugi?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's yours?
I got Seto
Well, I have
Kaiba.
the
I'm all about
Pharaoh, I
dragons.
guess.
It's always been my
I
thing.
got this one because it's different than Yugi.
Who is it?
Merrick?
Merrick.
What's his last name?
I don't know.
That's good.
Yami Merrick.
I was at Yu-Gi-Oh, but I got Merrick because
I got Maximilian
I see something-
Pegasus.
He's different.
Oh, Brian, you've always had like Merrick stuff though. When we were younger, you got the I remember being so jealous. You had the Merrick deck, structure deck.
I don't remember.
Force.
Remember that?
That's something
Can you
new.
start us off, please?
Start us off.
I always loved the Pharaoh.
I had to mention this. No one say I'm gonna crack open a pack. I fucking hate when people say
Crack
that.
open a pack, babe.
I'm gonna crack this baby open.
Yeah,
Oh,
crack it
Crack
wide
open
open.
a pack. I'm just like, oh.
Not together. He's going first.
Yeah.
And I want you
I
to
know.
do it nicely. Show each card. Let's see what he's got.
Scrap Iron Signal would be a good card.
Yeah, trap card. Trap card. Good card. Good card. Good card. Warning.
Oh, Magician's Rod.
Hey!
We got it.
It's a horny
I know
card.
that card though. Go Giant.
Oh my god,
What
your
are wrong
cards
with my
suck.
cards?
I'll go next.
Tuning.
Tuning for it. Okay, you got two more?
One more.
Oh.
Illusion Magic. Oh, it's Dark Magician on it.
Holy
Oh.
shit, your pack disappointed me.
Card. That was my
Maybe
turn.
they're like
That
really
was
useful
fucking
cards.
bad.
All right.
King of Games. Fuck, that sucked.
King of games. Yeah, all right.
Here we go, Bobbity. Show us.
So what is it? What I can't see what that card is. Is that anything?
Mech Lord Astro.
Oh my
Dragon
god, that's a
Master.
crazy card. It had
Stop
like
by-
15 stars.
Man, he's got a lot of good cards.
Okay, thank you, Bobbity.
All right, so this is Seto Kaiba.
I had the most expensive pack.
He's the coolest
Taking my
character in
time.
the show.
I got Obelisk in here. I can feel it.
Abyss actor, trendy understudy. This is
Wait, what the
this is
fuck
a
is
monster
that?
and magic card. See that?
Okay, see?
I've never seen that in my life.
Yeah, those are the new things that they're doing.
Here's my card.
That's
That's why I can't play.
You know what? This is a cool idea. But
Like when you, like the Yu-Gi-Oh game, like the online game. That's where I learned that from.
cyber repair plant, whatever this card is. I guess I can repair some cybers. Chimbadarati Rampage Dragon. That's actually pretty cool dragon cards.
Hey, it's a fusion.
Fusion Dragon.
Oh, nice.
Because
I think I'm
Christian's
getting a
gonna
lot
put
of,
the card picture of the card up in the corner. It's gonna have a shank
And
sound effect.
Photon Thrasher. This one right here.
Beautiful.
The most important.
You guys got way better fucking cards.
This card's the most
Oh, I
important,
can
right? Because the
thrash
text
so
is
much.
gold.
Oh fuck! This one's I don't know what you would call it. A rare glowing crossbow. It has a shine.
Ooh, nice hollow.
It's a hollow.
Oh, you see what I
Right.
mean?
Is that
All
just
five
a
cards? Text are here.
It looks cool. That's what's important.
Okay, now it's time for Yu-Gi-Oh! Master. Okay, first card we have Shing! Ancient Gear Frame. Ba 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 ba.
Nice.
Second card we have Barrel Dragon.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's
a
really
good
good
card.
card.
Damn.
Is it?
Yeah. That's a
Ooh, shit! Holy fuck! Rainbow Dragon.
That's a new card. That's like, isn't Rainbow Dragon the card that the Yugi replacement uses? What's the name? The Jaden or something.
Holy shit! WWXYZ Dragon Catapult
You
Cannon.
got all the good cards.
the fuck.
Is that why your pack costs more?
Well, I don't think they have a that you can
They
tell.
knew.
Now, last card. Ooh, Time Machine Trap card.
Classic.
We did it.
Cool.
When a monster is destroyed by battle and sent to the GY special summon graveyard, special summon that monster to the same field it was on in the same battle position it was
Yep.
destroyed in. Thank you
So,
for coming.
I would say your
Fuck
card's
yeah.
the best. Maybe Brandon's. I'm not too sure what he got.
Brandon got
me
a pretty
and
powerful card.
Horse's cards.
Mine are the worst.
They were just all weak monster cards.
I got 3 cards over 2,500 attack.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Okay. So what we used to do is
Fresh.
we used to be little thieves growing up, right? Statute of limitations, I was a young boy. But what we would do is we'd go to Walmart.
Yep.
Fucking I think you boys know this story. Go to Walmart and then we would take Yu-Gi-Oh packs and they were like in the booster packs, right? So there was like 3 packs in a plastic thing.
Yeah.
We used to open it and then go to the McDonald's that was inside Walmart, open our packs there, leave the trash, and then just go out McDonald's, the entrance door to McDonald's and we would just steal
Wow.
a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh
That's a good
cards.
idea, actually.
Perfect
Well,
crime.
It's thievery. So
When I was a kid, anyways, I would have done that.
yeah, easy.
Yeah.
If you can steal, like, you got to remember when you're a kid, you have a license to steal.
Mhm.
You can't be arrested.
I stole a
Well-
toy from Blockbuster when I was 6.
Wow.
I wasn't. They made me though. There was like 2 older kids.
They made me.
they-
You just made it sound like Blockbuster,
They
dude.
wouldn't give it
I was
to me
2
for
older.
free.
I was 2 older kids. There was 2 older kids, and they made me. They made me put this fucking toy under my shirt, and then I was walking out, and then they I remember just somebody working there caught me, and
See, I never got
I
caught.
stole a lollipop.
Nobody remembers like stealing.
It's been eating him away at. It's been eating away at him ever since that lollipop.
I
Man,
remember
I
getting
still-
Yu-Gi-Oh cards from 7-Eleven.
you know what? I remember
deal.
one time we went to we were at Grandpa's house, Grandpa and Grandma. That's when they lived like right there, and we got. I remember we went with him to 7-Eleven, and there was Yu-Gi-Oh packs there, and I said, "Well, can I get one?" Because it was like $6, but he was just like, "No." And I remember thinking like, "Fuck." Like, I was so mad.
Oh, there was the biggest fucking disappointment because Yu-Gi-Oh. I say it like that. Yu-Gi-Oh. It was what we wanted, right? Like Pokemon, I didn't care that much about because it was like didn't understand how to play the game. All the cards had like when you have a card that has like 4,000 attack points and fucking Pokemons are like 10, it seems to a kid it's like, oh, these cards fucking suck.
Yeah.
So it was like every time my mom went to the city, we're like, oh, can you pick us up like a fucking pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards? And back then you could get them at 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Like you just buy pack. Like now they're bought everywhere.
They were
Like
just on the
everybody's buying
fucking-
Yu-Gi-Oh card, all the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Everybody's buying all the fucking Pokemon cards. You can't find them anywhere.
They were just like on stands, like on the go pay for. I don't know what you'd pay for, Slurpee or whatever. You just like literally like a stand thing right there. Just Yu-Gi-Oh
Oh, yeah.
cards, Pokemon cards.
It was amazing.
Now, this was the biggest fucking disappointment. We're like, can you get us some cards? And then my mom's like, yeah, you know what? I'll get you guys some cards. So then we're like, oh, fuck, she's getting Yu-Gi-Oh cards when we come back. She comes and we're like, did you get the cards? And then she's like, yeah, but I didn't get you Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I got you something better. We're like, wait.
Yeah.
What?
What? No.
She got us Harry Potter cards.
Oh my god.
And as you can tell, nobody knows what the fuck those are. So they weren't good. And then we're just sitting there like, I got 2 Rons. Like, who the fuck?
We got a. There was a card. Yeah, it's so bizarre.
Because I got Presley. It wasn't cards, but she wanted a certain doll, and I was
What is
like,
it? LOL surprise? Monster
no,
High?
I don't know what it was. Can't remember what it was, but it was a certain specific doll, and I was like, well, I saw a Jessie doll from Toy Story, and I was like, well, I think that's better. It's cooler to get.
Joan Cusack, yeah.
So I got her that, and for Christmas, it was a couple years ago, and she was so fucking disappointed. She was so sad.
Really?
And she was just like, I hate this.
That's so fucking funny. There's just something about having good intentions and the person fucking hates it.
We opened it like right here.
Hey, that's one of the best things to teach your kids because like when I was growing up, you learn no matter what, if somebody gets you a gift, smile and say thank you. No matter what. Even if you have another one,
I think I
you smile and say thank you. There was a winter when I had a part-time job. Like this was like it was during like weird COVID shit, like just before COVID hit, and I had a part-time job, but I needed extra money, so I got another part-time job on top of the other one. And sorry if there's any children watching, I was Santa Claus in the Santa Claus Village.
What?
So
I'm just no.
Yeah,
It was real. What are you talking about?
And yeah, so I was on the big throne. Oh, ho, ho! I was Santa, baby. Now the coolest fucking thing was, I was in the city, right? And there's French schools around our town or whatever. So French schools from all over our area would come drive fucking hours to go to this village. So the coolest thing was that my little brother, the first Santa Claus he ever spoke to was me, man.
Did he know that it was you?
No.
Okay. Well, no,
Santa Claus. What are you?
He just pretended.
Well, my
I'm
kids
just sitting
know
there.
that.
Santa's not real. It's me.
My kids know that Mall Santa is not the real one.
Well. Wait.
Well, I don't really say anything. Like I don't say it's like whatever. But
What happened?
It's genuinely like that's not the real one. Although I don't know. They kind of look at him sometimes like shit.
No, yeah. Some people do that. They say like Mall Santa's not, or
Like he's a
the one that
messenger.
I like. Yeah, that he's a messenger. Like this Santa tells the real Santa what's
I think
up.
that's the default thing, right? If the kids starts to call you out, you just say, "No, I'll give the real Santa the message." Right?
No, I just own it. If somebody
like,
says
fuck
you're
you,
not
I
the
am
real
Santa.
Santa, I'm like, well, fuck you. They're beating the shit out of you. Don't fucking say anything.
Yeah,
Society of Santas will deal with you.
Thankfully, my kids still believe.
Well, I got a gang of Santas backstage, willing to kick your ass.
You know what you're getting for Christmas? Pain. Yeah, so I got to be my little brother's Santa Claus. That was fucking awesome. And I got to blow his fucking mind.
Oh,
Because it's like I got to list like, oh yeah, I know your mom Shirley, and I got to fucking know your brothers and sisters and list them by
I see
name,
what
you
mean.
know?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Like really got to like mind fuck this kid. But being Santa Claus around Christmas with what am I being Santa in the summer? I'm just a creepy bastard. I got kids sitting on me in June.
It's June. You're just in the mall as Santa. No,
Yeah, so
never sit on Summer Santa's lap.
summer Santa.
Kids never trust Santa on the mall during the summer.
This pod.
Yeah.
Oh no, summer Santa. He's got the kids. So hearing like I was French Santa too, but I was also English Santa, two different Santas. But hearing the wants that the kids had was wild. Because like kids were asking for Beyblades. I was like, wait, what? They were asking for
Weird.
like shit we wanted as a kid, which I was like, what the fuck? Like some kid asked for fucking like biker mice from Mars. Some kid asked for like street sharks. I was like, this shit
Wow.
isn't like, how do these kids even know about this shit? And then there was like the biggest one like back then was like girls wanted LOL surprise. And the one thing that I get told is to be like, don't promise anything, you know, because I can't deliver on promises that I start buying everything these kids want. Kids want Nintendo Switches or whatever. And you know what? I just say, Santa will see what he can do, you know, because maybe Santa can't do that. But there was some kids that just fucking, like there was this little girl and she was just like, she said how they didn't have a lot of money and she knew, and she was just like, she just wanted a teddy bear. And I was like, Santa almost broke down in fucking tears right there. He's like, I'll get you whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
And then there were some assholes. Yeah, there's some kids. You're not Santa. And I was like, like I'm just pissed at that point. Fuck you.
Fuck
But
you.
how it was
I love that we're talking about all this shit the episode right after Halloween. Somehow it like organically went to fucking
automatically
Christmas.
go to Christmas.
Yeah.
Well,
it's true.
fuck yeah, we're gearing up now.
Yeah.
Well, it's easy because fucking snow's on the ground.
I'm putting up my tree on the 1st, by the way. When do you guys put up your, or I guess I know it.
Usually the first,
My
November
dad does
1st.
it like November 12th.
You know why?
That's
Because
so late.
Wait, no, November. Or late
November 10th? Okay.
Late November.
Some
Sometimes.
people wait till after Remembrance Day, which
yeah,
I've always been like, oh, whatever about, but I've sort of learned over the years, like, or not learned, but I've just sort of been like, well, our great
When do you put your
grandfather.
tree away though?
The what?
When do you put your tree away though? Because my dad,
your
my
great
dad,
grandpa James Charles.
my dad does like January
James
5th.
Charles.
My dad does like January 8th, January 5th.
Day. Yeah, like why like first week of January I'll put it away.
Well, see, the weird thing with the Christmas tree is like, it's okay to have it up early, but don't have it hanging around after Christmas too long.
Yeah.
Because winter isn't an enjoyable time. You know, like it's cold. Like there is a lot of stuff that is enjoyable, but
I
it's
love
cold.
winter. I love all that.
Yeah, but you don't have to drive. When you
I
have to
love
drive,
all
it
that.
fucking sucks.
Oh man, driving like late at like the holiday season there, Christmas Eve to like New Year's, late night driving. I don't know what it is. I fucking hate it.
Uh-huh.
The roads
Well,
are just complete fucking ice.
it's pretty easy to know what it is.
something. Oh, yeah, I know what it is.
I don't know
Yeah,
what it is.
That's just how we speak.
You know what?
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, it was like -3 on like December 23rd, and there was like no snow. It was like light snow, if anything.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking, like, what the fuck? This is gonna be the
Oh,
weirdest
yeah,
Christmas
there-
ever.
Yeah, it snowed on Christmas.
Yeah.
The first time it snowed before that, but it melted. But it was just like, yeah, I thought it was going to be a fucking snowless Christmas, which was insane.
Last Halloween actually was fucking amazing. It was like +20.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah. It was +15, +20. It was fucking hot. Holy shit. But it was amazing because the kids got to wear just their costumes, no fucking jackets
Yeah.
over them or anything.
You know what? It wasn't so bad in the Comic-Con. It just got hot near the end.
No, I
pretty
dressed
okay.
way too warm though. This is a fucking hot sweater.
Yeah, mine was somehow way cooler. Not only by
Holy
design.
fuck.
It's
This is
like,
really
wow.
dissing my clothes.
I had a puffy ass jacket, and you'd think that'd be warmer because there's so many layers, but no, mine was pretty cool, pretty sweet. We ran into
Sweet.
Jason.
We
got
did,
all got
Brandon's
awestruck.
idol.
We were like, fuck.
You should have seen how
You know what? There was
flustered he
also a Michael Myers in there. Like,
There was.
Yeah, it was like,
That was some of the best Michael Myers hair I've ever seen on a mask.
It was
The hair is the hard part.
Halloween
You
Kills
gotta
Mask.
get it. Like his hair, like that's what I liked about the newer movies was that they actually got the hair right.
Yeah.
So,
The hair on that mask was top tier.
Halloween Kills Mask, I think.
I think it was a Halloween Kills mask because it was burnt on the one side.
Halloween Ends only
Uh,
the mask for that. It wasn't in the movie.
we saw some Freddy's as well.
A girl Freddy.
Yeah,
I
that
only
was-
saw the girl.
That was
Freddy.
fucking Michael. That was fucking Michael Myers.
What?
what?
No, like, that's what Lexi said.
Oh yeah, no, I know what you're talking
There was a female
Just 'cause
Freddy
they
beside
were like
Michael
together or
Myers.
something.
Oh yeah, Michael and Freddie were together, and I was like, holy fucking Michael's fucking.
Yeah.
No, but on our way out was when we saw the hottest girls.
We also played some
I was
games.
sad.
We also played some games too.
Some
We
games.
also played some games.
No,
Also played some
no, like you'll show a picture now of it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yes.
Boom, picture.
I
You
do
guys
have
were
a picture
playing-
of. It was a nice setup where they had all these retro systems set up, but I would need to revert back just because I didn't want to skip over something. But yes, about the Christmas tree.
Oh yeah.
I feel like don't have your Christmas tree up past New Year's very long. Couple days, give yourself some leeway. November 1st, I don't care. Put your tree up because Christmas, a lot of it is not enjoyable. A lot of it is cold, fucking depressing. And that Christmas feel is what makes winter worth it. So it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, have that tree up, put up your lights, have that Christmas music playing all the way up until fucking Christmas. Other than that, after January and February, just live in the shit. Everybody knows January is the coldest fucking month. It's fucking shit.
The best month.
I think I'm gonna.
The best month.
It's actually my favorite month of the year.
That's your birthday month. That's why.
No, but I love the month. Maybe that's why, but I love that month though.
Nah, it sucks.
I
Great
think
month.
I'm gonna take my tree down 30th, 31st December. I usually wait till like first week of January, but like I've noticed in recent years, like it just feels like like you're just so past the holidays after the first. I think this year though, I'm gonna dress up as the Grinch
For Christmas?
or
What are you dressing up
I gotta
for?
figure out how to do it. There's no way for me to fucking. So the kids are going to sleep, and then they'll look out their window because they hear something, and then they see like Santa. I guess the Grinch makes no sense, but like they'll see Santa outside.
Real scared.
You know what
Just,
you should do?
You know,
You should totally Tim Allen it. You should do it where Santa, you make a sound on the roof and then you have like a body on the ground that's Santa Claus and that you take his outfit and then you say that you become Santa.
oh, I'll get Christian to like throw some fucking
Yeah, I was
shit on the
thinking
roof.
like I'll throw a bunch of stuff onto the roof, and it'll be like midnight. We're wondering what the hell that is.
Yeah, that'd be a
Oh,
good idea
that's Santa.
actually.
Sad
Unless I-
story. So my dad's cousin, they didn't have a lot of money growing up, right?
I feel like every story we have was when we were young.
They were all
Like,
broke
we
ass.
were all like, we didn't have a lot of money growing up. Well, no one did.
But they
Right.
couldn't afford money for Christmas, right? So
Wait, what?
my dad's cousin.
They couldn't afford money for Christmas?
Oh yeah, they couldn't buy money that Christmas. So they couldn't afford anything for Christmas that year. So what his dad did was he went outside with his gun, shot, and then came in and said, "Oh, there's no Christmas this year."
I killed Santa.
Really? Holy shit.
And then he never did Christmas after that again because Santa was dead.
Just-
That was his
I
out.
know, like he kept the joke running.
Oh,
The that's his
Christian
Santa.
just really
Christian was
wants to
laughing
believe.
his ass off over there.
Yeah, that is a sad story. I'm sad.
Now I get it.
Yeah, Christian. Oh, that's so funny. He killed Santa, and they have no Christmas. Christmas growing up was a fucking good time for us. Like, there was a lot of times where we didn't have much or whatever. It was really funny because my dad, like, was such a fucking asshole usually. Like, sometimes there's some things you expect. Like, every Christmas, we usually got a new video game controller, right? But my dad would flip out on me and my brother because every year we would get a controller. So, like, we weren't surprised.
Oh yeah.
And he would get so, you fucking looked. You peeked at your gift. You assholes.
Oh,
Christmas
yeah,
is
yeah.
ruined. And he storm off.
Holy fuck.
We're like, well, we assume we get this every fucking
My dad's
year.
always been paranoid about
Oh, yeah.
that. Or our dad's been always so paranoid
You
about
think we open presents when the rip?
Well, because we used to when I was like 5,
you know what?
6 years old.
There was
I would,
reason.
But after
I
I,
would
was
bet
like too
you guys
scared
fucking
too.
peaked.
No, I feel really
After I
guilty.
was like 5, 6, I was.
I
too
feel
scared.
super sad and guilty if I do that though.
And brave.
They would have fucking killed us. That's why.
No, but I don't like doing that though.
I don't even like to know what other people are getting for Christmas. I like the entire surprise.
Mhm.
I like to be surprised what my sister gets, what I get, what my mom gets. Like, nobody tell me fuck all. Because, like, yeah, that is fucking awesome. Having, like, everybody. Because I get so excited when somebody else gets a gift that they really like.
Yeah.
So it's like, let me be surprised about everything. And, like, what do you guys, your Christmas dinner, is there anything different that you guys do as opposed to Thanksgiving or Easter?
Well,
We don't really do a Christmas dinner.
When we were younger, we had parties to go to. Our parents were split.
We're talking to the mic.
No, our parents are split growing up, so we had more parties to go to.
Yeah. We never really we'd always do a dinner.
Yeah.
I don't know, my family or with our family, it's been never formal with a dinner.
We had
It's
more
just
parties to go
there's
to.
food here on the stove.
We had like two. We had like two parties to go to during Christmas.
But
right?
like with our extended family, there'd be dinners and stuff. That was like my best memories. Honestly, was more of that. Was
in
going
terms
to
of food on our
grandma's
mom's side,
place.
right? Our mom's side, I would offer food. Offered food.
For food.
But
just giving sacrifices.
no, going to grandma and grandpa's place for Halloween. For Christmas, that was a lot of fun though. Doing the countdown till midnight and then
Harry Potter memories.
at midnight. Harry Potter
The blankets.
Harry Potter
the
memories.
blankets.
blankets.
Harry Potter. I mean, Christmas.
I remember watching 8 Crazy Nights.
Harry
on
Potter
Christmas.
blankets at grandma's house. You know, remember that?
I
Smallpox
remember
blankets.
falling asleep to 8 Crazy Nights, and they told me when we'll wake you up when you so you can open your presents at midnight, because that's just what they did there at my grandma's. And we woke up. They woke us up, but it was like 1-2 in the morning, and they were all fucking drunk.
Just counting over there.
Really?
No, but Christmas, we usually, like, Christmas is the biggest meal we do. Like, everything's there. There's pierogies, there's turkey, there's fucking, it's the biggest meal that we have. Thanksgiving is like a smaller version of it.
Yeah.
Like, that's why you guys you had extended family to go to, but like, I only have one meal.
Yeah.
It's the meal at my mom's house. And then it's like Thanksgiving, we do the turkey, but it's like more compact and whatever.
Yeah.
But Easter, this is what's cool, and I think everybody should do this, because it's a big fucking ordeal to make the meal and all the dishes and all that shit, right? So what we do is every Easter, we all agree to something and we just get takeout. So it's like one time we did Chinese Easter, one time we did Popeye's Easter, one time we did like taco Easter, like
Pretty good.
like fuck, that's the way to go, man. Then you just get all your paper plates, chuck them out.
Yeah.
Me and
Oh, yeah.
like my sister, every Christmas she does something that's fun. Gender reveal, fucking like birthday party for your dog, White. Like she always like does like she sets up like a game to play. So it's like we do the newlywed game like the other 2 years. She's doing like Family Jeopardy. Like, oh, it is. It's like, oh God. I'm embarrassed because it's so goddamn white, but
Yeah, I got FNAF movie came out. It's getting kind of panned critically, but audience I think seem to like it. It is now it made the most money domestically for any video game movie. So it beat Mario.
really?
What the fuck?
Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah, so Mario's you got beat.
How the fuck did it beat Mario?
Pretty wild. But honestly, I think Mario is a
But domestically.
Domestically, though, I was gonna say it's US only, right?
We could see how it pans out. I'm gonna check the RT scores real quick.
I can imagine Mario was big overseas.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Five Nights at Freddy's. From what it looked like, it looked to be a very faithful adaptation. Which I looked up some of the reviews from the critics, and most people, like you tell, most critics were even like, "Oh, for fans it will resonate," but for most people, it's like, "Well, yeah, this
no
movie."
shit. Same with Mario, right?
Like, thank God somebody made it for the fans. Like, don't try to appeal to anybody else, because a movie where animatronics kill people isn't gonna be a big, broad audience.
Yeah.
Make sure you appeal to the fans.
26% critic, but 90% audience. So most people love it. 90%.
Well, it's not a critic. Like,
This is why I don't like critics. This is my whole fucking argument with critics forever. It's like I wasn't gonna watch the movie because of that. I don't even know anything about the franchise at all.
I do.
It's zero knowledge. Concept. I got a little teddy bear one time in like this little nerd box thing like years ago.
You know, that'd make a good stream if you want to play FNAF. Five Nights at Freddy's.
Well, isn't the whole thing like they killed somebody and he's trapped?
No, the thing is, I'm pretty sure that the guy who owned the pizza place was a murderer, and he killed children
with a sword.
And now the vengeful spirits of the children possess the animatronics.
That's real life. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's based on true events.
I keep wanting to say Friday Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, I know.
Friday night.
No, but that's one of the things with critics is that critics always want to look for a deeper meaning, and they want things to be like kind of artsy and have a fucking good conclusion. But it's like people need to realize, even critics, popcorn movies, fun. Those are important aspects of a movie. Like
when you showed me that picture of the video of the people fighting at the front of the theater, I thought it was because the movie was so bad and the fans just broke out fighting.
Wait, which one?
You showed me an image, maybe in Discord.
That fight that broke out in the theater.
It was a fight, a bunch of people like brawling in the front of the theater.
Oh, I do remember. I do remember now. Yeah,
it's just the other night. This video doesn't fucking remember.
yeah. So, but I'm glad audiences. Well, I'm gonna say that again. I'm glad audiences really like this movie, because like so many people were looking forward to this.
I really like. There's a place for critics. There is.
Hell,
hell.
It's oh man, like because my old film teacher at like university, I can't say which one, but I took a film class, and the way he talked about film, like there's some stuff that makes sense. A movie we analyzed a lot was 12 Angry Men. That's kind of a classic in terms of like film literature or whatever.
Yeah,
and there's stuff about it that makes sense.
Film literature
in terms of filming and like meaning and whatever, but like it's like I don't know. When I was watching it, I'm like, I feel like people just try to fucking be all artsy for nothing sometimes, and
it can be. There's a fine line between like that and being pretentious.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like film critics have a place. Like if there's a drama or a thriller, stuff like that. Yes, critics should be, because those movies should be put under a scope. But like a slasher movie, most horrors, fucking comedy movies, they're not the place for critics.
If you want to have a good time in theater, chances are a lot of critics don't even watch that genre. They're just going to review movies they're not even that into. Audiences will always be like, if like within the same genre that you're interested in watching, because they're obviously going to see the movie because they're looking for a good time as well. So.
And there's even with video game critics, it's like it depends who reviews the movie, and it's like sometimes you see like people end up reviewing the movie and their review gets, because people need to realize Rotten Tomatoes, they're always like, oh, Rotten Tomatoes is a shitty site, but it's not the site's fault.
Yeah.
Because what the site is that it compiles critics from all different sites and papers and just puts them all into one group. So it has nothing, like the site doesn't decide the score. It's whoever reviews it. Now, the shitty thing about that is like, yes, anybody reviews it. Then it's like you see reviews like, oh, I don't like thriller movies. And it's like, then why the fuck did you review this movie?
That is the worst with IGN, with video game stuff.
Oh.
Like they hire anybody to review a video game. And it's just, I think you mentioned Final Fantasy. There was a review and the guy said like he doesn't play Final Fantasy.
He said he doesn't like RPGs.
He doesn't like RPGs and he's reviewing like Final Fantasy 7 or something. And it's just why.
Yeah, like you picked the worst fucking person for the job. Like, why wouldn't you put like to get the best critique about it? You'd get somebody who likes the game.
Yeah,
this is why I think this is really stupid. Like for me, in my approach with my reviews and stuff of like Walking Dead and whatever, is sometimes I'll give it a rating, but I always mention like this is nothing. Like this literally means nothing. And this is just my opinion, and that's all. like there's no validity to this, nothing. This is literally just so if you know me as a person, watch my videos or whatever, and you'll know generally what I think.
And that is the best value of a critic.
That's it.
Is like one you trust and you know well.
Yeah. But if it's like like, you know, so that's my thing is like you have to get to know who the reviewer is kind of in general.
Which is why IGN's like revolving door of critics makes no sense.
Yeah, that makes no sense. Because how do you figure out who you hire to do a Final Fantasy review? A fan?
You don't want somebody who would be biased.
Yeah.
Because you don't want the review to be inflated, to be like, oh, I'm going to rate this game good no matter what. But you want somebody who likes it enough to know the nuances, who know what should be in it, to know like, oh, this should be, that this part of the story was great. Like, you need somebody who has that input, who likes the game. But I've seen a lot of things who people who have vendettas, or just people who don't know shit. Like, I saw a bad review for The Mandalorian. They're like, oh, this episode was just so dark and I couldn't see anything. And it was just because of their TV. It had nothing to do with the episode.
Well, that's your problem. Not the show.
Like, it's so fucking stupid. Like,
we forgot to mention it, but happy Thanksgiving. I have to stop doing that.
Wait, for who? The Canadians?
Yeah, Americans.
Well,
all those Americans out there.
That's November.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's no.
We're gonna keep this in.
I'll cut that. Okay,
I do have a turkey still.
This, but no, Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. No, the Thanksgiving. We just watched the trailer for Thanksgiving.
Oh, I'm so excited for Eli Roth.
Late November.
November
like
what?
Said, the American Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's.
You guys just watched the trailer?
Yeah, he just threw it on. It's the same trailer as before. It looks like a very, very good movie.
For those of you who don't know the lore, back in the day, there was 2 movies that came out. It was like 2008 or something. It was Quentin Tarantino's Death Proof and Robert Rodriguez's Planet Terror. They were the Death Proof double feature. Something that doesn't happen nowadays is that they show 2 movies back to back that are meant to be back to back. Not like Barbenheimer, which people just went and saw back to back. But yes, so, and during those, they included fake trailers because the whole thing was that it's supposed to be like these movies were in the 70s. So they released trailers that fit the motif. And there was the movie Machete, which the fake trailer was directed by Robert Rodriguez, who did Planet Terror. So, and he actually ended up making Machete. We should watch it. We should. Cool movie. So yes, he ended up making Machete. Another fake trailer was Don't. It was made by Edgar Wright, guy who did
Ant-Man.
Wow,
yeah, you're right.
One, he wrote Ant-Man, and then he directed it a bit. But he got taken off the project, and they fucked it around. So he didn't really do that much on Ant-Man, which is really strange. Why? But he did Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, Baby Driver, that other one, One Night in Soho.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and then there was the other one, Rob Zombie directed one. It was called Werewolf Women of the SS. Nothing ever came of that.
Okay.
It had Nicolas Cage as Fu Manchu. It had Thanksgiving, directed by Eli Roth, which is now going to be made into a feature film. And then Hobo with a Shotgun, which we watched, was another one of the fake trailers. And they turned that into a real movie. So, wow, these movies, these fake trailers got some real attraction.
It's honestly a great way to just like know if an idea is going to be shitty and like you're going to bomb.
Yeah.
Well, one of the craziest things was that Grindhouse double feature wasn't even highly rated. Like people, like it didn't make money. People didn't really go and see it. Pretty insane.
This was like late 2000s, right?
I think like 2008, 2009.
Because I remember when all this stuff was around.
So
I remember thinking like, yeah.
I could have just said yeah.
Like I remember when all of these things were coming out. I didn't watch them all though. Even that Planet Terror, it's the woman with like the gun leg or whatever.
Yeah, we just watched it.
Yeah, like there were so many of them that I was like wanting to watch back then because like they were just coming out kind of thing. And a lot of games though.
I beat through a game this year.
Which ones?
Assassin's Creed and Resident Evil.
Oh yeah.
Wait, which Assassin's Creed?
I think number 2, the original number 2.
Number
Or there's
2.
no remake, but
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
there's-
because there was 2 and there was two Brotherhood
Yeah,
or
I
something.
I think that's all I'd be. It might be more. I don't know.
Yeah, you played as Ezio, and he has a trilogy.
Not
I
Altair.
love that game.
Altair.
Assassin's Creed
I
2
think,
is.
you know what? I didn't know Altair actually comes back, and he has like a black uniform and stuff.
Assassin's Creed 2 is amazing.
Cool.
I brought up Altair to Forrest. He didn't know who the fuck he was.
I didn't really play the first one ever. I played the. You know why?
No.
I don't care anymore. I had a fucking vendetta against that game because to me it ripped off Prince of Persia.
Yeah.
That was just my stupid age years thing. When I saw
you know what?
Assassin's Creed, it looked so much better.
The Assassin's
but I
Creed
was like,
1 trailer was so fucking awesome that I was like, I gotta play this.
wait, what?
Was that what if Prince of Persia like wrote off another game?
I
Like
don't
an
think
old.
it did. That game
Are you
was
sure
like,
about that?
Ooh, Prince of Persia really started the parkour craze.
yeah. Because
Like
Before
I don't
we-
know another game
yeah.
that did it before that.
We parkoured all the time
Like-
because of that.
because there was an
Parkour.
SNES game of that, and it was not the
Yeah.
same thing, but there was certain mechanics with that.
No, but they're
That was,
releasing a game that's like that. Finally,
It was considered a huge innovation in that SNES game that you can actually grab onto a ledge and pull yourself up.
yeah.
Like it was like ahead of its time. Yeah, so I think games kind of just copied and I'm not copied, but they worked off what Prince of Persia
I
started.
beat Resident Evil 4 3 times too, by the way.
Do you remember when Grandma went to go
It's a big
and
flex.
get us?
I don't know why I said that.
Do you remember when Grandma went to go get us Prince of Persia? The first one?
Yeah, we had a GameCube growing up, and we
I don't remember
asked
that
our
game, no.
grandma to get us the game because she lives out in the city.
Mhm.
And
No, No,
Well-
she lived where we
or
were.
what am I
But she
saying?
drove to the city.
Yeah, I'm not thinking. But she had access to a vehicle that can get to a city.
Yeah.
Because we lived out in the woods. And after like a week or something, like she came back, but the game she gave us was the Xbox.
Yeah. I remember being so
And we were
pissed.
like, there's no way we can play this.
I was so pissed off. Holy fuck. And she had to like return it. And we had to like wait however long.
Oh,
know-
I know. Isn't it
But-
so mad? Isn't it so shitty when somebody tries to do something nice for you?
No.
You asshole.
No, we were like, because we were all like, well, we're grateful.
Get
and
good.
all that. You guys ever see Prince of Persia 3D? It's like
No.
a game that was just for the PC. I'm pretty sure. Actually, I don't know if it's even finished, but it's at the first. It was before Prince of Persia: Sands of Time, and it looks very retro.
Okay.
It's like Prince of Persia has like a block like this, and the camera's like directly behind him, and it's very close. It's almost like RE4 Leon close.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It
It looks so bizarre. Good.
I haven't
character
seen
design,
that,
though.
but I've seen the PS3 one. Have you seen that?
Uh,
There's the one where the prince is voiced by Nolan North, and it was like the resurgence of Prince of Persia before it went downhill. It was, yeah, because we had Sands of Time, amazing game up there.
Yeah.
one of my favorites. Warrior Within, which I stand alone, baby. Like
And-
amazing. I told you
And
this.
we used to always do it all the time, like run the hills.
oh yeah.
Like all the
We used to stand
snowbanks, we
alone.
just fucking like run across like
That-
dinner.
Yeah,
parkour.
I remember that at nighttime.
And like in my head, it looked fucking epic.
But it sucked.
It probably
Probably
was like nothing.
if there was a camera corner, it's probably all cheap looking.
The hill's probably very small too.
I think the best game though was the Two Thrones. Two Thrones with turning into the evil prince and you have the fucking crazy powers. I think that one was easily
Ours
the
was from
best
the
one.
80s.
that had the best balance.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
there was the old game, computer game where you like
89.
ran.
Yeah.
There's a new Prince of Persia game coming out based on those classic ones. It's a that with a mixture of Sands of Time. Pretty cool.
Oh, Assassin's Creed.
Ooh. In the new Assassin's Creed,
Yeah.
they include Prince of Persia shit.
Nice.
You get the costume from Sands of Time, and you get the dagger. Pretty cool.
Wow.
Is that
Pretty
all
cool look.
Ubisoft or Ubisoft?
Yeah.
However you say it.
Assassin's Creed was meant to be
Really?
like a spin-off of Prince Persia.
Was it?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
initially, and then they started to develop their own game. Yeah, I would
Do
say
it.
Warrior Within is my favorite of the trilogy because it's just
Yeah, it's my favorite.
it's very very edgy. They go
It's-
really hard on the edge,
It's a really
and I like it.
darkest
It's
one, yeah.
On
He
what?
loves getting
Persia or
chased by the
Assassin's Creed?
Dahaka.
actually, yeah, You're like, he speaks backwards, and he's like, you can't escape.
Like the thing
It's
is,
all
like that's
backwards.
such a
It's pretty
cool
sweet.
fucking thing. Like there's not a lot of games that do that nowadays. Black Ops did that with like the Avenged Sevenfold songs and stuff, but like just to add like this badass fucking song in the middle of just some game.
Well, the funny thing is that they included that song
There was no
shit
lyrics.
ton of times.
There's no lyrics in that song too, by the way. Took it out.
Yeah, they did. It's just
Yeah,
like
there is no
instrumentals.
lyrics. It's really
No,
weird.
there is.
No,
In the game?
no, there's not.
I remember
I
it just
just played
being
it.
like
There is not lyrics.
There is.
unless they take it out
Um,
sometimes, because I
don't know.
saw a gameplay. There's no lyrics.
I played
so.
them recently, as I don't remember anything. But
Yeah, they
I just remember the gameplay of the third game
I know,
being better
right?
than the second.
that song plays a few times throughout the game. They have like two songs when the Dahaka shows up, and
Yeah.
they swap between him each time he shows up. But yeah, that was one of our childhood games that we bonded over. I remember, I think, The Warrior Within was played the most. Funny story with my little brother. I was playing it on the PS2, and he was just a wee little bit lad, and he's watching. He's just in awe.
Yeah.
And like he was always like a very reserved kid. So then I'm playing, and next thing you know, there's this scene where this girl walks and she's got two daggers and she's like walking, and then it just zooms in on her ass, and then he sees it and he's like in shock. He's like, oh fuck. But here we are at the end of the episode, everybody. Thank you so much for coming by. We did it. Another episode for you. Getting closer to Christmas. We're going to have, I was going to say we're going to have decorate. Like, it's up to you. It's your fucking space. But thank you guys. As always, I'm Big Budge. You can find me at twitch.tv/Big Budge. Also on the John Odds YouTube channel, playing a bunch of fucking games. You can find him at twitch.tv/Bobity18888.
Yeah, you can find me at John Odds YouTube channel and also on Twitch, twitch.tv/John Odds.
You can find me on twitch.tv/Appetite for the Dead.
Oh my god, I gotta get sliced up with my sword.
Who's got foreskin? Who's got foreskin? It's going down. It's going down for Look at that pumpkin. Yeah, we still got the decorations. They're like, oh fuck.
Yeah, it's
We're living in the wrong place.